Hey, hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Weekly Reads. And if you're new here, let me just tell you this is the section where I generally talk about my reading plans, what I read in the past week, and what I'm reading currently because I tend to read like 3 to 4 books at a time. But that being said, I am literally filming this in the morning. I am in my hoodie. It's a bit cold. It was raining outside, and my bookshelf is like in the background, and it looks nice. It looks magnificent for sure. So let's talk about my weekly reads. The books that I finished in the past week. So the first book that I finished in the past week was The Fortune Men by Nadifa Mohammed. And I like this book. I do recommend it. I will talk more about this on my Sunday upload, which is, my monthly wrap up. So do stay tuned for that. And the next book that I finished in over the weekend was this one. This is Purple Hibiscus by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Again, problematic author. She's a turf. But the reason I wanted to read this book is because I read a book which was set in Nigeria, and I wanted to read more books set in Nigeria, and I think this book did not actually give me what I wanted. Like, I understood a lot of aspects about Nigerian culture because this talks about the coup, the military coup that happened, but the story did not affect me at all. I mean, it's not like it's a bad story, it's just that I couldn't relate much to it. So I mean, I won't say don't read it. I would say read it. Like, go ahead, read it. Your wish, your life. But um, I'm just telling you that proceed with caution. Don't keep high expectations. For me, this was just like a bland 3 stars. Okay. So, yeah, that being said, let's get to the books that I'm reading currently. Okay, so for the books I'm reading currently, the book I am 25% through right now. It is the book that's been shortlisted for Booker 2021. It's Anouk Arut Pragasam's A Passage North, and I'm absolutely loving this book a lot. The prose is exceptional, and that's what I like about the book. Um, Although I'm like just in the first 25% of the book, it's interesting so far, and I'm kind of listening to this on audio as well as reading it on my Kindle. I was planning to like get a physical book, but then I realized that reading the Kindle sample, I realized that you know what, it's not going to work even with a physical book. What I will have to do is get an audiobook on the side and listen to it while reading it on my Kindle, and that's working because I there are so many long sentences in the book that's actually like it's like when you read you need to comprehend what you're reading, and the audiobook helps you with that. So yeah, I'm running along with that one. The next book that I'm reading is again from the book long list. So this I'm done with like 11% now, and that is a Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. My initial thoughts are this is Taylor Jenkins Reid meets Richard Powers, but I may be wrong. But yeah, this book does have like a superstar, a Hollywood superstar, who is supposed to be playing some, I would say, someone like Emilia Earhart, someone like that. Like, does that make sense? I think that's I just feel like it's not that Richard Powers has written books on planes, but you know what? Read the book. Like, I don't want to explain it. Okay, cool. And the next book that I'm reading is actually for the Scaredy Cat Readathon, which is being hosted by Smriti and Sonali, and that is this one. This is Wanderers, Kings, Merchants by Peggy Mohan. This is actually a non-fiction book which talks about the story of India through its languages, and it's mainly like academic because it talks about a lot of like sounds and a lot of phonetics that we see in Indian language. And I'm currently on the Sanskrit chapter where the author is talking about how retroflexes entered Sanskrit. So, if languages are something that interests you or linguistics is your jam, then I do recommend this for sure. But otherwise, if you're an Indian looking forward to read like good non-fiction, good Indian non-fiction, especially on the history and the languages of India, this is again something I recommend. I don't know how much will I read this, but this is very informative and I'm loving it so far. So yeah, and that's it. So those are my reading plans. I'm already reading. So I'm actually done with. So let's start with the Booker shortlist, right? Because I'm done with the Fortune Men. I'm done with No One Is Talking About This already. So I'm done with 2 books. I have 4 to go. I'm reading 2 now, and the only 2 books that need to enter my reading life would be The Promise. I think I have a Kindle version for it, and also Bewilderment, because I'm giving Bewilderment for the last, because I'm really I don't trust Richard Powers. That's why I'm keeping Bewilderment for the last, okay? And if I get this book for free from somewhere, I would be like more than happy. So yeah, that's it. Cool, okay? So yeah, that's it for this video. But otherwise, also I'm planning to read some Indian non-fiction this month, or I think I'm going to be reading one more book for the Scaredy Cat Readathon, because I have plans to read one book, but that's still a surprise. It's still in my head, so once it becomes reality, I'll let you know. But yes, that's it for my weekly reads. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.